Alright, what's up everybody? On deck with Third Eye Cam. Today's date, June 23rd, 2021. And the time is 6:38 in the morning and I'm headed to work. I want to do a quick sit down face to face, as I don't do these too much. I want to give a big shout out to all my subscribers. Y'all know who y'all are. I'm still gonna get to the name thing. I work literally so hard. I don't get no sleep at night really much because I'm constantly researching. Even in my sleep, I put an earbud in and listen to like some information, and I can actually hear it throughout the night while I'm sleeping. But you know, I want to thank YouTube, TikTok, Patreon, Cash App, and whatever else I jump on for the opportunity to put myself out there. And with that being said, you know, there's always the bad that comes with the good, you know, and it doesn't bother me. It creates a balance. All of a sudden last night I got attacked by some yoo-hoo, and I'm not even gonna mention your name because you don't get that much love like that. And it's not because you're going in opposition of me, it's because you're trying to scoff me. I can tell the difference between a scoffer and someone who asks a question, who would prefer to ask a question so that we can all get enlightened. I'm not above being above reproach. I'm not above being wrong, and I'm not above being corrected. So let's get that correct off the top, so that way we establish our routes off. Jay. That's all you're gonna get from me. So there's this guy jumped on my YouTube, and it is no different from anybody else. He jumped on my YouTube and started attacking my most recent videos. And these are videos, pictures that I took back in 2018. One was of a Saturn-like moon that passed by as the sun was setting in the west. Behind me is during the winter time months. I think I was recovering from a broken leg. Yeah, 2018. And at the time I didn't have a GoPro. I just had my 35mm. This was before all my better equipment, but I had my standard 35mm, and I was taking a picture of the sun because I was trying to figure out why those clouds were wagging around it and looked all spread it out and weird. I've never seen anything like that. So the technology is slightly older with that camera, and that's why I upgraded to my 35mm with the attachable lenses, and then eventually the GoPro, so I can see the sky on a wide range, and then of course my camera and my telescopes. But you know, the technology did the best it could with what I had, and that Saturn looking moon planet, that is official. That is no joke. It's just sad that people think that everybody, because you got all these other people that play so many games out in the world with augmenting pictures, that I have to catch the crappy end of that. And I'm gonna keep it clean today. So I'm not angry. Never really gonna get angry because I'm doing research. But we've been forced into such a world with so many fake people that when somebody real comes through, that's honestly being more official than what you're used to. A lot of you that you start attacking them for being original. And they say misery loves company, so then you attack them for being like more augmented or up there, so to speak. It's not my fault that I'm catching a lot of good situations in the sky. I just so happen to be out there a lot, and I sacrifice my family a lot to go out and look up at the sky and let them do their thing. Meaning when I sacrifice my time away from them to go out and look up at the sky when I shouldn't have to. I got a big 70-inch TV. I got a bunch of video games. I got 2 computers, meaning I got enough to keep me busy. I got a bunch of books to read, you know. Something is going on, and I'm serving as a watchman to show y'all exactly what's going on in the sky in my part of the world, so that when you see it, you'll recognize it and you say, oh, this guy got that, and then that guy over there got that, as in Planet X Hunter, and this person and that person, and Nibiru Followers Anonymous, and Uriel, and Emmanuel, and Marie. You know what I mean? And the reason why I call out those names is because those are the people that I subscribe to, and I watch your channels also. And I don't think I'm above anybody. I'm just working really overtime. I'm tired. You see it in my eyes, I'm tired. And then I got these guys that come on and try to discredit me, but they have not one damn ounce of data to prove against me. So I will say to you, prove it. Prove me wrong, please. Because if you're just gonna come with words, then I'm gonna put you in the cheap basket. I'm gonna put you in the cheap basket. You will not be put in the basket, but you are below standards on an intellectual level. You're probably just trying to get a rise out of me. You're probably trying to get me to say your name because you're probably thinking I'm low, like most people do. They judge from the outside, from the outward appearance. I don't need to go into that any further. And I'm not being funny. Let me tell y'all something. I'm so tired of this world. I have gone to war for this country. I remember when I got back from, where was I? Oh, somebody was trying to get me engaged in something, a sales rep personnel on the phone, and we were having a discussion, and I told him I was a United States Marine, and been here, been there, been that, did this, stood in the DMZ before Trump stood there and shook Kim Jong-un's hand. I stood in that very same spot. I've been on Air Force One when Bush was in office. I've met Bush. Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor. Met him in '06 when the fires were burning. He flew up in Marine One with President Bush. Met Obama before he became president. It just blows me away how people come out of nowhere that we call scoffers. They come out of nowhere and try to attack you and tell you you're just taking pictures of something behind some clouds next to the sun, and now you know who you are. I'm not gonna say your name because you ain't worth it. You only got one alphabet out of me, and that alphabet is too good for you. But it makes me really irritated to have to go through the scrutiny, but I don't mind because I'm just gonna shut you up and prove you wrong, just like I've done everybody else. I've shut so many people down, and not by words or a fight, just by me proving. It's 67 degrees, 64 degrees out here. The planets have shifted back up north, and it's cooler than normal. Yeah, I had to take a quick break, but like I was saying, a sales rep person was asking me, since I've been around the world, what country was the worst country that I have visited, and without hesitation, I said America, and we both chuckled. But I was serious because my travels through all the other countries, most of them are so used to looking at their own kind that their issues do not get out of hand. So if you have an Arabian person fighting with an Arabian person, or Asian person fighting with another Asian person, European person fighting with another European person, or African fighting with another African, it's mostly just tribal, but both of them got the same skin color. Here in America, which is the most probably diverse country thus far, has a lot of people who are just in cahoots with each other over nothing. Somebody sees you with brown skin or dark skin, they think you're worthless, and if you step your game up, they're gonna cut you down, and it goes the other way. If somebody with dark skin sees somebody with lighter skin or whiter skin, they're gonna cut them down. And really, it just boils down to a person having a bad spirit. But the reason why I said America, because it's true. Today, we still got all this violence going on in America unnecessarily. And it's sad. It's going to get worse. But I understand if you have a concern about me showing a picture of something that you can't identify in your little brain because it doesn't sit right with you, and because you're so inward into yourself and you can't see beyond your nose. I run into a lot of people like that, and I stay away from you because you can make me dangerous. Reason being, I'm not an average Joe, never was. as far as my capability of moving mountains. And with that being said, you know, I made a lot of enemies just by being me. So really, I'm not surprised at this yoo-hoo scoffing at me, but he'll come and go just like the rest of them. But I'm putting the video out because I want to assure that my subscribers that I don't have time to waste y'all time. I know a lot of people on the internet wasting time with Photoshops and changing up imagery. All I'm doing is enhancing so you can see. Now, be all that, this guy probably is one of Alex's peoples, or somebody else's peoples, or some knucklehead that's probably wants to be in competition with me and sees me getting all the good, and he's probably irritated. It's like, why can't I get that? So I'm gonna bash him because he got to it before me. This guy's getting too much. Well, when you're rolling with God, it goes like that. Just straight up. You can't beat that. You ain't beating God. And I'm down with God. I ain't down with man. I don't do man worship. I appreciate people. I appreciate good spirits. I appreciate men, women. I appreciate good souls, but I don't man worship. So everybody can get on my level when it comes to a conversation. Even if I was famous, I still wouldn't change it. I met a lot of famous people. I'm related to practically a famous person, and everybody changes to a degree, but it takes a lot not to change. And the reason why you have to change is because people will attack you, so you got to put your guard up so that nobody will extract any finances out of you, because that's the only thing that makes people act stupid on this planet is money. So if Third Eye Cam was to blow up tomorrow, I'm gonna have so many scoffers on a worldwide level because they'll think, oh, this guy just freaking freelance walked his way into this. You know what? I got some damn inventions that are coming out, and I'm pretty sure if they got big, you would be like, oh, I wouldn't buy his crap. He probably stole it from somebody. It's probably cheap. He probably got somebody to engineer it from. He doesn't look that smart. I'm very intelligent. I'm always engineering something in my head. That's how I engineer just like this Third Eye Cam page. I don't just point a camera and shoot. And if you notice, I don't put the camera all on my face because I don't prefer to like to do that. I'm not one of those inward persons. All right. We shall get back to today's regularly scheduled program. And scoffers, keep watching. You can keep watching. I don't mind you watching. You can come to me and have an intelligent conversation. thirdeyecam@gmail.com. And you can text me or message me. And if you want to have a conversation or a dialogue, I will give you my phone number. It's no problem. Hoorah, because I'm tough like that. I'm original like that. You know what I mean? Scoffers, if you want my phone number, just email me at thirdeyecam@gmail.com. Trust me, if you get out of hand, I know how to block you. Side note, when I was in the Marines, I dealt with intel, and I was a communications person, so I know how to operate and navigate through a phone and the computer. So I know how to block you on some standardness and get you lost. And I got connects with Marines that's I can't tell you who they connected with, but can sure have them check you out. I will tell you, I got a cousin who's a full bird colonel, works at the Pentagon in intelligence. That's all you get from me. All right, so with that being said, we're getting back to our program. Third Eye Cam, poof.